What's going on, guys? It's been a long time since I ever made a video. I think it's been about 3 4 months now, and I'm just going through a lot. I had to deal with like my grandpa passing like last month and stuff like that. Otherwise, I would have released a video earlier. I do got a GoFundMe for that too. Actually, I'm gonna post it in the description down below. So if you can kindly either donate or share it, it would be really good for me, and so I can go to Jamaica to go see my grandpa before, because I never seen him before. Actually, last time I seen him, I think it was 7 years ago. No, last 7 years ago. My bad. It was like when I was 7 years old. That's the last time I ever seen him, and I never seen him when I was like a teenager or anything like that. And that was just because I never got a chance to go to Jamaica. I never had the money, etc. But anyways, today we're gonna talk about Doctor Stone review episode 12. So in the last episode, they were preparing to go to get the sulfuric acid, right? So they had to go and get the acid, and they're basically talking about making Ginru his own spear, so his own silver spear, and Seku only did it for one reason only. So he knew when the sulfuric acid was actually gonna like take effect, because it was basically like a sensor for it. So they basically go there, right? So Ginru came, Chrome came, and Rune, she also came as well. So they all came. They're just testing out the scope and of everything like that. And Seku was like, okay, there's no water, like there's water here, but no fish. So definitely the acid's definitely up ahead. So basically, Ginru was getting scared because he finally told him the severity of how bad this is. Like, just once you see the spirit blacken, it's over. A few seconds after that, you're dead. That's it, right? That's how powerful it was. And they finally went to it, and then I don't know what happened, but Ginru got like, I think, hypnotized and seen this beautiful, beautiful goddess like woman, and he was just going closer and closer and closer within her. If Rune never jumped in and saved him, he would have died right there and then. And then we seen that beautiful image of her just morph into like a chaotic type, devilish type, corpseish like body, and it was just like disgusting. And I think he was the only one to ever actually see that, because nobody else said that. Everybody else said there was nothing there. So they basically go back, and then they rehash the drawing board. Um, Basically, Seku, he has a plan, which was gas mask. But before that even happened, he talked to Chrome, and he told Chrome like, "Yo, listen, bro, I'm not gonna be able to survive this. If I don't survive this, I need you to be there for me. I need you to carry on my research. I need you to be the scientist that saves Rune's sister. Okay, and I need you to be there." So basically, he's arguing with Seku. He's like, "No, that's not fair. I should come with you too. If you need help and backup, don't do it alone. I could be there to help you. I can be here. I can be here to do a lot of other stuff. Don't just put that on me. I want to be able to help." So after all that, Seku and them talk. Seku finally agrees that, yeah, you can come along, and then they finally get into the process of making that mask. So basically, he puts charcoal and a bunch of other stuff into it, and he makes it into like black powder. So he makes it into black powder, and he puts it into like a little gasket thing, and then he basically builds a mass of a bamboo and some other stuff, and yeah. So then now it's a second attempt of actually going there. So now they actually get there. He washes off the spear that Ginru had, um, and basically what we see is Sekiro just rushing in there, like with no fucks given. He just rushes in there and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna go in here. If I die, I flip and die. I don't care. He just I don't know what to say about that. But anyways, um so Chrome actually had the spear and he was just going like this, walking up closely, just pointing, watching it if the spear turns. And he seen the spear turn, and then that's when like his heart jumped because it's like, okay, if this mask doesn't work, I'm dead. But Seku just rushes in, and we know the mask works because they would have died literally a few seconds after. So the mask works, right? They were trying to connect the acid, right? Um, so basically, what happens is Seku's gas mask almost got exposed. So like the acid boiled up and it hit his tube that he had, and he had something to cover it real fast. Otherwise, he would have died. But Chrome's the one who told him that that's what happened. And then something happened, but Chrome slipped. As Chrome was about to land in the acid itself, and we see like basically the old man. I forget his name right now, but we see like the old man. He gave Ginru the mask. Um, so he gave him the mask. No, sorry, he didn't give him the mask. He put the mask down. Then he was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave this mask here. If you get up courage, stuff like that, because he knew Ginru was going to do it, right? He was gonna like go there and help them because he was scared after the first attempt. But he finally manned up and he went there, and he came with the spear. He picked up the spear and he caught him right on like right before he was about to touch it. He was like literally this close to like the acid, and he was like dangling above it. Like he was just about to touch it, and it was about to be a wrap for him. But good thing he survived. They pulled him up, and they got the acid. And basically, that was, well, technically, I missed out some parts. So in the first segment, they actually started training Ginru, Kinru, Rune, and Chrome. They were both like training, so like they could fight in like this tournament. And this tournament basically decides who the chief of the village is. So they were training for that. Anything else that I missed? Yeah. So like after like before like they recovered it, the first time that they went, um, basically Chrome and Rune had a talk, and he was like, "I know you love my sister, but if you want, you can be with me instead." It was like kind of like a funny little joke gag. We all know she loves Seku, so that type of love relationship's never gonna happen. All right. Anything else? Well, guys, I'm gonna start releasing more videos consistently now. So I'm doing Doctor Stone now. I'm gonna start up a new anime, which I want to talk to you more about later. It's either between Darwin's Game or some other anime that I'm watching, maybe Fate. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm definitely gonna continue my Demon Slayer too. I'm gonna do it until basically all the episodes are done, and every 2 weeks or so, you guys should see me upload something. All right, I'm gonna get back on this daily grind, and I'm gonna try to be consistent, like I always do. Try to, um, regardless of views aside, I don't do it for the views. I don't do it for the money. I just do it just because I love anime. I love talking about anime. That's what I love doing it for. Um, Anything else? Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. You guys take care. Jason Fighter signing out.